and welcome back to Bookish Theories. Today we follow 17's lead as we take a look at their take on AI in musical production. As the title track of their greatest hits, Maestro is an experimental track that captures their goals for the future and what they want to achieve moving forward. Maestro is an Italian word that refers to a musical conductor or to somebody that was able to master their own craft. 17 very much earned this title throughout their career, and as maestros of their craft, they always look for ways to innovate and make history in the music industry. As we take a look at the song, Maestro is a perfect expression of their intentions. In the lyrics, they explain that they always take pride in creating new combinations, that they love experimenting with different sounds, and musically the song reflects what they're singing. As the members come together in synergy, they change the world with the music they make. Their goal is to go global, keep pushing and growing, but most importantly, never lose the good vibes that makes them who they are. As we follow Maestro's lead though, the concept of this comeback also poses important questions regarding the role of AI in musical production. This is actually a very touchy subject because a lot of people hate the way AI is slowly creeping into the arts. There's discussion about the ethics of this practice, people worry about matters of authenticity, ownership over one's own image and voice, all the negative implications surrounding the rise of artificial intelligence. This topic can become very uncomfortable very fast, and if it's true for those that only consume art, it's even more so for people like 17, whose music is not only their passion but also their livelihood. When asked about their take on AI, Uji had a very nuanced opinion on the matter. He said he had the chance to use artificial intelligence during music production, and as he tried these tools, he chose to see them as a possible medium of advancement. Rather than feeling uneasy about these new technologies, he thinks that maybe people should walk alongside them, use them to their advantage in the process of creation. He, however, is also very cautious about the pros and cons of this development. While being open-minded about the possible advantages, his main concern is to protect their musical identities as new technologies take over. In a world where anything can be created with AI, can it ever outdo human creativity? Who is the real maestro? Is it the machine who can copy anything at any time? Or is it the human that must practice their craft in order to perfect it? In the video, 17 try to answer these questions, and they do so in an action-packed mission where they reclaim the musical space that has been invaded by artificial intelligence. If you look closely, the settings of the video are very much inspired by music. The main building, for instance, is shaped like a metronome, which stopped working because of AI and is only fixed when the humans regain control and bring back the rhythm. This location we see with Mingyu is shaped like an audio mixer, with the sliders going up and down on the grid. We see Ice Scoops standing on a play button, DK's location looking very similar to a mic filter, Joshua is standing on piano keys, while this location is a replica of the synthesizer that Vernon is using on screen. All of this is to say that the main goal of the mission is to reoccupy the musical space that was taken by AI, all the while proving that the real maestro is and will always be human beings. At the beginning, this mission opens by introducing us to the three units of 17, but all of them are missing their leaders, their maestros. Ice Scoops is standing outside, Uji is on the roof as a robotic arm took his place, while Oshi has been captured and replaced by a glitchy AI-generated copy of himself. AI has effectively replaced some of the maestros of the group, and music is suffering because of it, because the metronome is stuck. The solution to this problem, however, is immediately introduced when the mission begins. As soon as Uji puts his hands on the piano, the windows on the building explode, and Ice Scoops drives the maestro car into the building to announce that 17 is indeed right here. The maestros are coming to save music, and they actually go about it in a very diplomatic way. I mean, sure, we see Wano physically fighting the robots, Jun being surrounded by their remains, but the goal of the mission is not to destroy AI, but rather to regain control over it. As we see with Uji, for instance, we are living in a time where AI is able to create an entire orchestra. It can copy their image, imitate sounds, but it can never ever replace human creativity. As we see in Jung and Sin, AI cannot keep up with them. Artificial intelligence is no match for human talent, but the issue arises when it's given too much freedom and too much influence to do whatever it wants. When left unchecked, AI is the death of music, but it's also a danger to humanity. See how the robots fight Wano, for instance, or how they try to stop Sungwan when he replaces the bots with the human orchestra. This is because the artificial intelligence in the video is not regulated as it should, but when the maestros retake control, that's when it can actually be employed as a useful tool. As we see with Dino, for instance, technology should be held at a leash. It should be at the service of people, not used at their expense, and most importantly, should be used by people that know what they're talking about. This is actually a point that I think a lot of people might have missed. The way I see it, one of the main takeaways is that when it comes to music, AI can be a positive tool, but only if it's in the hands of the maestros, that is, in the hands of people that respect the craft and use these tools to improve it. One of the biggest problems of AI and art is that certain tools are created by and for people that want the easy way out. It's all done for convenience convenience, profit, productivity, but a piece of art is the result of countless hours of practice and hard work. A maestro knows this, so in the event that they want to use AI, they would use it with caution and only if it adds something more. AI becomes an advantage at that point, not a replacement, and I think that the 8th scene perfectly conveys this idea. When he's playing the violin and putting on a show, we see 2 additional robot arms that he's not using. To me, this goes to show that AI can never be a substitute for talent. It can be a tool that one can use if they want, but it can never fully replace human artistry. It's all about finding a healthy balance, if you will, a good compromise between the two. In a reference to the creation of Adam, we see Joshua almost touching the robot finger of the machine. In this scene, he sings about the pride they feel in combining the new and the old when producing new music, and the reference to Michelangelo highlights this idea. The human and the machine can come together to bring new life to music, but only if the maestros are in control. By the end, we see this concept coming to life. In the dance break, the metronome is in full swing. The maestros are front and center, as they should. The human dancers surround them, and yes, the robots are an additional aspect that enriches the performance as well. Point is, they are not the focus, 17 is, which is why at the end music is saved. The real maestro is 17, the humans who create the music they release and know their craft inside and out. To see what else they have in store for us, for now we'll have to wait and see, but in the meantime, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, please think about liking and subscribing. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.